Hello everyone, welcome to yet another marvelous video. Hope you're doing fine. Today we have something very important to share with all the Alien franchise fans. You know that after the mixed reception of prequels like Prometheus and Alien Covenant, everything looked downhill for this legendary franchise. But in 2024, director Fede Álvarez' Alien Romulus minted $350.9 million at the box office worldwide, and was able to revive this franchise once again. As a result, a sequel to Romulus was announced with Alvarez as both writer and director of the project. Soon, the pre-production phase of the movie began. But now, recent news regarding the sequel is grabbing all the headlines. What's new? Let's find out. Before we delve into our video, we have a small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a great deal. Thank you. Let's begin. The two-fab bomb. In October 2024, 20th Century Studios president Steve Asbell spilled the beans that initial works regarding Romulus were on. He said, "We're working on a sequel idea now. We haven't quite closed our deal with Fede, but we're going to, and he has an idea what we're working on." By February 2025, Alvarez himself confirmed that he was actively writing the script for Romulus' sequel, and also called this his next big project. In June, reports came in that the pre-production for the Romulus sequel had officially started, and the filming would begin in October. However, by September, Alvarez announced that while the script for the sequel had been completed, he would not return to direct it. But why? To know this, you need to listen to the full story. In an interview with 2Fab on the red carpet at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, Alvarez gave a very important update on Romulus' sequel. He said, "We just finished the script, actually, for a sequel to Romulus, but I'm gonna pass the torch on this one as director." Known for his previous outstanding works, including the 2013 Evil Dead movie and Don't Breathe, Alvarez's vision has been a wonderful addition to this franchise. But why did he choose to step down as the director for the new installment? He mentioned the reason for his withdrawal to 2Fab as well. He said, "I think that's usually what has happened, except for Ridley. Filmmakers come, you make one, and you pass the baton to the next one. Well, we wrote the story because we really love what we started with Romulus, and we want to continue the story. We love the story, and now we just want to find a director that really wants to go for the jugular." Well, that's quite true. James Cameron followed Ridley Scott with Aliens, Dave Fincher directed Alien 3, and Jean-Pierre Jeunet brought Resurrection. Each director introduced something new to the overall xenomorph narrative. Even Alvarez, with his Romulus, combined classic scares with fresh ideas to turn his movie into one of the best-made installments of the franchise. But his stepping away would also mean the next director of the series would also have the opportunity to stamp his own creative take and vision on the series. Now that we know Alvarez is stepping away from the direction, does that mean his collaboration with the franchise is over? No, definitely not. In the same interview, Alvarez mentioned that, "I'm going to produce it with Ridley Scott. We're going to produce it together, and we're right now trying to find a new filmmaker to come in." Since Alvarez is not walking away from the franchise completely, we can expect the sequel to hold the same qualities as its prequel. Apart from this, another reason for Alvarez's withdrawal is that he's also planning his personal project. "I want to work on a personal project that me and my co-writer, we've been keeping on the back burner for a while, and we feel it's the right time to go and work on an original." But he decided to remain tight-lipped about his project. "But I can't tell you anything about it." What could be the story of the sequel? Apart from Alvarez's shocking decision, we have one more thing to share with our viewers, and that is regarding how the sequel to Romulus could shape up. While Alvarez has kept the plot under wraps, all signs point that the story would continue with Romulus survivors, Rain, played by Kaylee Spaney, and Andy, played by David Johnson. Earlier, Steve Asbell, in his interview with The Hollywood Reporter, said that the two survivors, Rain and Andy, played by Kaylee Spaney and David Johnson, were real highlights of the film. And so I always think of it like, wow, where do people want to see them go next? We know there's going to be aliens. We know there's going to be great horror set pieces, but I fell in love with both of them, and I want to see what their story is. Apart from this, fans can't forget the human-xenomorph hybrid as well. In the movie, Rain fought against the hybrid offspring and was able to eject it into outer space and disintegrate it. But the offspring could return in the sequel as the central threat once again. Cast, characters, trailers, and release date. Although there's been no announcement made for the official cast and crew of the movie, but as you've already heard, the movie could follow Rain and Andy's storyline, so fans can expect Spaney and Johnson to reprise their roles. And other new characters will be finalized according to the vision of the new director. Since the makers of the movie are in search of a new director, there's been no official confirmation regarding the release date of both the trailer and the movie. Marvelous conclusion. So guys, we've reached the end of our video. Before we wrap up, we'd like to know some things. Do you think Alvarez made the right decision to not direct the sequel? Will this decision ruin the sequel or make it better? Which director would you want to see direct the sequel? Share all your views in the comment box below, and also mention if we forgot to add any hot news related to it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Till then, it's goodbye from us. Hope you have a marvelous day ahead.